お前はどこまで見えている？
What's really good, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Rashad, and we are back with another reaction to Invincible. This is season 3, episode 2.
Hey, I got fresh fish here. Come and get your fresh fish.
That child was terrified. Probably gonna hate birds for the rest of his life. Look like a young Cecil from the back for a second there. Is it? What is this symbol? Hey, is that an angstrom or am I being racist?
How can I help you find inner peace today?
Thanks
I have
for
friends
asking,
everywhere.
I think it's a little late for that.
Oh, whoa, he caught, what? He took out a blicky! This does sound like Cecil. Is it him?
Please, just take it.
What is this about? So you just put it away?
This is Stedman. Nothing here. Tip was a bust. Was a bust.
This is Cecil. That's his voice. He didn't even search the whole area. Should have shot her. Damn it.
You found us.
Whoa.
But you found us too.
Whoa. I didn't realize she was like that.
Never will.
He's going hand to hand with her? Okay. Damn. Probably shouldn't have taken that out so she could see it.
I don't get it. You're gonna set that thing off?
Someone like you could never see the beauty in it.
She a terrorist? Damn.
But the survivors will inherit anew and learn that life is a gift, not to be wasted.
If she got super strength, well, I think that answers my question.
Echoes of industrial society.
She's very similar to Dr. Seismic.
You don't know people.
What's this green glare that they put in her eyes as well? Damn, right in between the titties. She had all this under her normal clothes. Damn. Or did you?
I return just in time.
Who the fuck are you? Oh my god.
Lost.
Force fist.
In a nightmare state. The order of the freeing fist.
Are these guys linked to the guys that Mark was fighting until multiple interfered?
Tip was a bust my ass.
Oh.
It was code for come stop these nut jobs.
See, green tint. Is that just a reflection from the green goo?
On this plane,
These villains only use fisticuffs, just like the what was it? The martial artist from last episode?
Wait! Don't! No!
What? They pressed it anyway. What the actual fuck? Is this a bioweapon? Cecil! This is gruesome. What the hell happened?
Help him, quick!
He's literally peeling apart. What is this gas? They couldn't find a nicer way to murder thousands of people? They do to him. He's back to normal.
How many did we lose?
We would have lost thousands if it wasn't for you. Some of the gas drifted into the market before we could get it contained. 17.
17 too many.
A fraction of what it would have been.
Ask the families of the 17 if they agree.
Oh, much more compassionate Cecil.
Glad to see the artificial skin took, by the way. Except I'm gonna need my money back.
It was all that was left of my real skin. They wanted to replace it, but I wouldn't let them.
That's why he has the scar there.
It's a reminder that I messed up. Never let it happen again.
Right, okay. I love that. Now we understand Cecil a lot more. I always understood his motivations. He was a bit extreme, but I got it. It was just nice to have more context. Komodo Dragon, more villains.
Not leaving the party,
He's part of the Lizard League.
It's okay. They work for us now.
They're insane.
They were also too good to waste.
This is the problem that Mark had.
Fix them.
Have these guys been brainwashed too to fight for good? Using the villains to help humanity? But didn't they die? They didn't die in that gas? I know Cecil got the artificial skin, but they were right next to it. They were peeling, melting away. This government agency can fix people from almost anything, it seems.
They should be in prison or dead.
Right.
They're making up for their mistakes.
Same argument Mark had.
Yes, they just saved our lives.
And killed 17
Then let me
people
express
and
my
gave him this.
gratitude. I don't work with criminals. Not even if they're...
Invincible. Oh, damn. Black and blue again? Dope. So, Cecil had that hard line as well, but he went one step further than Mark did. Oh, he got arrested for this? And now he's a criminal?
Fresh meat. Delicious.
Not in the prison with the people that have locked up. No way.
No law inside here, pig.
This my celly? Fuck that. I need some space. How do you even get out the door?
His last cellmate left in a bucket.
They really put him in this black site facility for shooting those two criminals? Wow. How do you get back in the government's good graces then?
Hi. What's your name?
That's how this nigga gets out? Crazy.
Boss, you got a visitor.
What? He rules the prison now? I don't understand how this guy can change his shape. He must be able to do that. Damn, lost an eye.
Why are you here, Radcliffe?
Do you mind?
Wow. They put him in prison and he began to run the place. That's crazy. He took over.
I want you to replace me.
No wonder they want you out.
There were 3 deaths a week in this place before you got here. You did exactly what you had to do. You brought order to chaos. Nothing more, nothing less.
Damn, he did.
I told you before. I don't waste talent, I fix it. And now it's over.
So Cecil's very similar to his old boss now. Well, at least he understands where his old boss was coming from.
But here's what you still don't understand. We're the guy who saves the world. You can't be both.
What? Yes, you can. But I guess he took this message to heart because he's going to have this conversation with Mark. 100%.
Protection from me?
Yes.
What are you even talking about?
It's my job to defend the planet from threats. Don't make me put you in that category, Mark.
Ooh, Mark's going to get angry. Mark, show him your power, but please don't hurt him.
Abilities I only use to help people.
Until you might not.
Who are you helping right? You won't make room for any other viewpoint.
Yep.
You threaten people who disagree with you.
Yep.
I don't threaten.
Scaring the shit out of me right now.
I'm not even doing anything.
You're walking towards me.
What is this? You think you can shut me up?
Mark, relax. He was getting stronger as well. Are they going to attack? Stand down. I guess him destroying all of them just proves Cecil's point. Because they didn't attack first.
You're afraid I'll blow the whistle, huh? Tell everyone how you really run this.
Stand down and we can talk this over.
Because he knows where Mark's coming from. He had the same thoughts. He just needs to convince Mark that this is for the greater good. Plus, he knows exactly how strong Mark is at this point. Expecting this to happen. Whoa! He blew his whole top half off. Millions of dollars wasted.
Is that all you got?
Why did you have to ask that?
We could do this literally all day.
Now
Big
stop.
man.
Not until you admit to everyone what you've done.
Why? Well, how's that going to help?
I'm not the one who's gonna get hurt.
You said you don't do threats.
Yep.
Well, people change.
Don't, Mark. I'm warning you.
Mark, this is not the hill you wanted to die on. Do you have an implant in him or something? What was this?
Remember that giant lobster you tangled with in Atlanta?
Yes.
The one we implanted when you were in our hospital. The one too deep to reach.
Yep. You'd have to dig that shit out. That's why Cecil, it wasn't that shocked, but was scared. He was scared, but Jesus. Mark. You can't escape this. They have to put contingencies in place because of people like you doing things like this. Like, who does this help, as he said?
Apart from causing you pain, the sound also need for things like flying.
Yep.
Or walking.
You put a weapon inside me?
With what you can do, and after what your dad put us...
Look what your dad did.
I hoped I'd never have to use it, but...
You said I wasn't my dad.
Yes,
Of
Mark,
course.
and I still do. So stop being stupid.
Why does Mark think that they're actually having a conversation and he's not dead or in the hospital right now? Where are you going?
The kid's off leash. I don't want to bring him down if I don't know where he's going to hit.
Mark, what are you doing?
Shit. We can't have them involved.
You go to Guardians?
I still can't believe we got our asses kicked by Doc Seismic.
Hey, put some respect on Seismic's name. He is actually a he's actually a badass.
The others.
I think we all need a drink after that.
I don't know. Are you gonna... Oh, wait. Takes your feedback. And thanks you for your constructive...
He's changing. He's trying to change.
Mark? Rudy, there's a thing in my head.
Cecil? I don't understand.
They're not gonna help you.
Everyone step back. This has nothing to do with you.
For fuck's sake, I'm not trying to kill the kid.
It's just so
But he
dumb,
needs to
Mark.
come with me.
DA Sinclair slaughtered students. Cecil's working with murderers. You all saw it.
They don't care either. Oh, they understand.
You're coming back to the GDA with me. Now.
No, I'd never come out again.
I wasn't asking.
But I get Mark's cautiousness and being scared of this because I wouldn't want to be under someone's thumb either. But it's necessary for the situation, I guess.
Stop it!
They might turn against him.
What the actual fuck?
This is
Stand
bad.
down, all of you. I said this doesn't concern you.
Hell, it doesn't.
Oh no! They're gonna protect Mark, which is dope. It's dope because he came here for their help and they're helping him. I like that.
Grab him. We're leaving.
Let's go, Rex. I mean, I get both sides, but everyone's being just very dramatic. Cecil probably has contingencies in these guys as well. They're not gonna like this to hear that though. But that's what happens when people with no power have to try and work with people with power. Because what the people with power decide that they don't want to be good anymore, or they are traumatized and they do what Mark did and misunderstand situations, or have their own moral high ground, dictate their ability to reason. See, so you're losing control.
Rex, no.
You don't know what's gonna do, Rex. It could.
God damn it, Rex.
It didn't stop. Yeah, see.
It had a dead man switch with the control to.
Oh shit, they're beating on Mark. Why this is bad. What were their orders? Cecil, you're losing full control. You need to be transparent, I guess.
Now.
Yeah, just talk to them. The Reanimen. I didn't even know they were called that. Ooh, he's big mad. Because Mark's got a temper, and who can stop him if he does stuff like this? If not Cecil. Look at them. Maybe this will change their minds.
Look at this goddamn mess. Everywhere you go, destruction follows.
Yep.
Because of your ego.
Yep.
And then tries to make good.
Yep.
Don't you ever again.
Yep. I get it.
As for the rest of you,
Everyone fired. Oh shit! What are you guys gonna do? You gonna stop this?
I will never work for you again if you ever come near my family again. I will kill you.
Damn. Nearly broke his trachea.
Get this fucking thing out of my head. Now.
Of course.
And is that the best thing that they need to do right now? It's all so confusing. Oh, this is very good. This is very, very good.
Promised me he'd protect you. Everything that happened with Nolan, he looked me in the eye and he promised.
We all trusted Cecil more than we should have.
Really?
These always do the trick for me. Fight monsters every day. But I didn't think Cecil was one of them too.
If he went this far, who knows what he'll do next?
That's exactly what he's thinking about Mark.
I kill him.
Yep. And that's where the hypocrisy comes in.
Oh, Mark.
Why didn't you kill him already? Then you wouldn't have to worry.
Yep.
Oliver.
We don't kill.
They need to teach him. Yeah, you should have told your brother this.
We don't kill people. Not in this family. Never.
Yeah, tell him. Make sure he understands.
I mean, you don't have all those GDA guys if you get in trouble. Now I have powers and everything.
This guy's just flying around for no reason, just nonchalant.
Mark didn't get his powers until he was 17. He got to be a normal kid first and get down from there.
Is he a bit older than he was last episode? Yeah, because all you're going to see is your brother get beat up every day.
Doesn't even make sense. I've known Cecil since I was 14. The
Damn.
first GDA guy who wasn't a total dick.
He is a total dick.
Why the hell would he do this?
Guys, I feel like you're being very stupid. Yeah, this is exactly it.
That's such bullshit. I know you. You don't hurt people if you can help it.
Hey, killed Angstrom.
That's me. Mr. Self-Control. Cecil was right about Angstrom, though. I didn't mean to kill him, but...
Cecil was trying to get under your skin.
No, he's trying to explain the situation as it currently stands. Guys, you guys are hurting my head. There's a lot of egos and high horses going on around now.
No, I just thought Debbie might need my help if things went bad with Cecil, especially now that she has your brother. I was worried about you.
Oh, God. She's not mad anymore?
What I said,
Just forget about it.
came out all wrong.
Oh God, we don't have to talk about that right now. No, it's not just that. It was humiliating. The future me is almost 40 years old and she's still heartbroken over something that never happened 2 decades ago.
Yeah, she was broken. I don't know what was wrong with that one.
Still doesn't feel great.
She obviously had some issues.
When I met you, but you were with Rex, so I pushed those feelings down. What I felt for you never totally went away. You know it's more than that.
I don't know. That's the problem.
Yeah, you just dumped this on her.
I'll always have your back, Mark. And maybe that has to be enough for now.
What are we going to do about Cecil?
Shouldn't there be a cleanup crew for this?
No, you guys caused the mess.
We are. Grab a mop.
Rex's t-shirt is still off.
It's just like back at the missile base.
You don't have to do this, you know.
Cecil spent millions to put me back together.
Yep.
Then his dead monsters tried to rip us apart.
Like his tanks and guns and all that stuff. Useful until we're not.
Oh no, we have a mutiny, Cecil. You're probably listening, to be honest.
Hang on, man. You weren't even here.
Yeah, where was he?
Cecil almost killed Mark.
But Invincible made him do it when he broke into the Pentagon and started tearing shit up.
When Cecil was frying his brain or when the Frankenbots were killing him?
Mark faced consequences for once. Cecil's always gone soft on him. Just like his...
Actually, I don't care what Immortal has to say.
All he had to do was follow orders.
Or her.
Like we all
Fuck them both.
But I've seen most of you not follow orders.
We should have never quit Teen Team.
Do you even remember how badly you wanted to be a guardian? I died for this. And you'll die again, and again, and again, and Cecil will never...
Oh, we're having a divide.
Just as much as you and Rex.
She disappeared.
More even. No, you didn't. I can't go hide a backup copy of myself away like you...
And then disappear for months.
I also didn't fall apart the minute I got hurt.
That's exactly what she did. She disappeared. She could have taken a vacation, but she let everyone think she was dead.
Cecil only does what's necessary.
So I suppose it was necessary to put a bomb in Mark's head?
That's arguable.
That's an order.
This is a situation of right message, wrong messenger.
Cecil doesn't own us. We can just... What was wrong with Teen Team?
Everything.
At least we didn't try and assassinate each other.
But the Guardians are the best superheroes in the world. It's a privilege and an honor to work here.
You sound like a robot, bro. What did they do to you when they put you back together?
Ooh, that's a great idea. Because I'd rather quit bull-licking, hypocritical prick like you.
I'm on Rex's side. Fuck Immortal. And fuck Kate too. We're having a divide, guys.
Who's coming?
We're splitting the team.
If Cecil did that to Mark, who's to say he wouldn't do that to all of us?
True. He probably has. No, he probably has.
I'm out too.
Oh, bulletproof, let's go.
I can't work for a man I don't trust.
I hear all of it. And I would be on Immortal's side if these guys weren't fucking stupid. Yes, Rudy. Shapesmith is the only one that I like from that side, so that's why I'm not on them. But they have some good points.
Cecil let me live after what I did on Mars, and my bed is a race car thing.
Oh, I'm ignoring his reasons.
You have 2 hours to leave before I throw you out myself.
And this guy's just a dick, and Kate's a hypocrite. And a bitch.
Sure you want to leave it like that?
They'll be back.
I don't think so.
Ooh, we're gonna have a new superhero team. Maybe Mark's gonna lead his own team without government oversight.
I just assumed.
He should be. That is the most messed up thing I've ever heard.
Does whatever he
Oh
wants.
shit, Rick's gonna get upset.
Makes more of those things?
He might kill him or want to kill him.
Yeah, I thought we stopped him, but they just gave him a bigger lab. I thought you deserved to know.
But the hard line must be discussed at least, bro. You can't use your powers to enforce your own rules and authority.
This isn't your fault.
Cecil's like Batman. He's always got contingencies. But if the people know about the contingencies, they're not really contingencies, are they?
Heard way more, you two included. He would have.
But he did go too far. Mark definitely is being childish
about
about
this.
this.
5 years old, and it's just not who you are.
If you killed him, you'd be just like him. The world doesn't need more people like that. It needs more people like Invincible.
Mark, I hope I know what you're doing.
What was that for?
When I tried out for the Guardians, I didn't really think I'd get in. Didn't feel real. I guess I was mostly right.
I don't understand.
Yeah, explain.
I'm trying to say, I'm glad you're coming with us.
It just made logical sense, given the reality of the situation.
Someone that thinks before they act.
Good advice. I'll consider it.
But, as much as you like her, there's something else.
I don't know what you mean.
Sure you do.
Invincible is the most powerful superhero on the planet.
Hey, now.
It's a simple fact.
You always were a cold fish, man.
Why? Interesting. What's he planning for the future?
It's delicious. Really?
We going on a date?
Actually,
I don't know how to
wasn't
prove this,
sure this
Debbie.
would ever happen.
I know you deserve to be happy, but I don't know. I'm tossing this guy already.
After the gas explosion, it's embarrassing, but I was scared to go out.
Scared to stay in.
Actually, he's trying some other things.
You know what? Just skip this whole scene.
He's got lots of time to figure things out.
It's just been a rough few months.
I get it. Seems like he gets a ride home from the cops more often than not.
Oh, no, it's not like that. Yes. Well, no, not in the conventional sense, but they're, I am screwing this up. Can you tell I haven't been out on a date in 20 years? No, of course not. Or, God, maybe it is. I don't know.
Welcome. This is Introduction to Architectural Form.
Okay, so we're back.
Here, you will learn the fundamentals of construction, how we make the houses we live in. It's not as easy as it looks. Now let's get started.
Oh, so she's going to learn about things that will help her use her powers more effectively? Is that what she's doing here? That's smart.
We have the reanimant on standby if you need backup, and you can hold tryouts for new members soon. Invincible wasn't willing to give him another chance. I'm hoping that you'll be more open-minded.
What did they do to him to change him? Is it actual brainwashing?
If you'll have me, I'd be honored to serve.
Yeah, Invincible not being able to forgive people trying to have a second chance is weird. Yeah, I missed that he was on there before. Maybe when Mark first met him. Or it was Darkwing, the first one, right? Cecil looks upset about this.
Everything all right?
He was Mark at one point, to be fair.
And Darkwing?
What about him?
He did murder people in Midnight City. It's another putting him on the Guardians.
An active, well, he's not active murderer, but we'll see.
Bad guys reform, good guys forget what they're fighting for.
Yep. It's just people at the end of the day.
It's just how it works.
He's been doing this for years, which Mark does not have the luxury of experience. And he's never really had to make the hard choices that Cecil has, which is, I understand both their perspectives. They're both just very hard-headed, egotistical, and set in their ways.
Director Stedman, welcome to the GDA.
Yeah.
My name is Donald Ferguson. I'll be your number one. This is Director Stedman, as you all know, and I trust you'll show him the same energy and respect.
I'm looking forward to working with you. Wording's all the same. They're using old reports, Donald, and that means they can get away with shit like this.
Wow.
They don't know you.
Where are all these people? Because I don't see many actual humans in the GDA.
No match in our system, sir. We don't know who this is.
Is this Omni-Man?
Jesus, we better hope he is.
Yep.
Prep a chopper.
It's Nolan.
Sir, someone this powerful?
We don't know his intentions yet, Donald. And the immortal tends to communicate with his fists.
Yeah, fuck him.
And Christmas comes early. And you all get that new director you wanted.
Well done, Cecil. Earn their respect the hard way. He probably feels like Omni-Man's betrayal is a direct failure of his. That he didn't have things in place to stop him. But he took a different stance with Mark. Like putting stuff inside him when he could. I don't think Nolan ever gave him that opportunity. He doesn't have his teleport tech yet.
Protect our planet from whatever dangers might arise.
I'm from the planet Viltrum. My government sent me here to help protect the people of your world.
Interesting.
What's your name?
Pupils dilated. Heart rate elevated. He'd be lying.
Yep.
Yeah, no shit. All that crap you said about the World Betterment Committee. You don't get something for nothing in this universe.
Oh, they were suspicious of him from the beginning.
For now.
Are you sure?
You saw how strong he is. As long as he saves lives, I don't give a damn about it. Sort of file.
Messy. This is very messy.
Right away, sir.
Very messy.
Same.
Now look where we are.
Wing will be fine, Donald. Just leave it be.
He's doing the same thing he did with Omni-Man.
Well, we can be the guys that save them. We can't be both.
Great bookend. It's like poetry. It rhymes. Wow. This episode was great.
Hey.
Hey.
Can we talk?
Sure.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. I know you think being friends or having my back or whatever is enough for now. Just hear me out. When Cecil attacked me, I thought I was gonna die.
Did you?
God, that's awful.
When I was lying on the ground with that sound drilling into my head, the only thing I could think about, that's how I know, Eve, that what I feel for you isn't some stupid crush. It's always been real.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I have no issue with these two being together. I think they just need to navigate it in the best way for both of them. Without any outside influences, like fucking future selves.
I need you to be sure.
If you don't want to date me or you're not interested, I can't change that.
But if you are...
Feel half as much for me as I do for you. Let's give it a try.
I think you need to give us some time to think about this, man. This is a lot. But at least you got what you feel off your chest.
Okay. Okay. So are we dating or what?
Yes.
These kids. Also, let's not ignore the fact that Mark has yet again got his ass kicked. Another episode where Mark is bruised up. But he did basically win this fight, which is good. Wow. Okay. Damn, that was a really good episode. This is probably the episode of Invincible that's made me think about everybody's motivations and their personalities and what they've been through so far the most. Loved the introspective on Cecil. We got the first scene showing his backstory, how he got into the GDA, what he had to do, what he sacrificed. So we understand a little bit more about his hard lines. Now, throughout the episode, I was more on Cecil's side than Mark's, to put it bluntly. But that's only because Mark was taking a more childish stance. He wasn't trying to understand, he was more trying to enforce his own will, which Cecil was trying to do to a certain extent. But he was actually explaining why he was doing what he was doing. He was scared of Mark. Mark's dad, they weren't able to stop Nolan. Like, I assumed Cecil was taking precautions when he first asked Mark to be a guardian. When he first asked Mark, I know Mark said no, but when he first asked to work with Mark, when Cecil first asked to work with Mark, I assumed that Cecil was putting contingencies in place so that he would not make another mistake like he did with Nolan. And the only thing I'm really annoyed with Cecil about is how extreme he went in trying to prove his point. Like, you need your team to trust you. He was trying to explain, but he was also had Rhiannon beating Mark up, and he was torturing him to a certain extent to prove that Mark's ego could make him a threat. Now, the whole Darkwing situation mirrors Omni-Man, because Cecil didn't care that Omni-Man was lying. He knew Nolan was not telling the truth from the beginning, but he only saw what he could do for humanity as a bonus. Everything else could be figured out along the way. But look where that happened. Thousands dead. And I think that weighs on Cecil a lot. So he changed it up with Mark. He knew Mark was a bit more trusting, a lot weaker, a lot more easier to control. So he put contingencies that actually, there were deterrents to him. I don't agree with that to a certain extent, but I understand why he did it. Because if you don't have power, you need to be able to control the people with power. Sometimes, especially in Cecil's position, because he has the entire world to think about. And he's been doing this for years. He knows exactly what kind of monsters there are in the world. He knows exactly how heroes can give up the good fight, forget what they're fighting for, how villains can change and be a force for good. He knows this, he's experienced this. Mark has not. He's only seen in black and white at the moment, which is a very childish point of view. I feel like these two characters need to meet in the middle somewhere, and with all the violence and power dynamics involved, I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. Which is why now the Guardians have fractured, because they're also having these kind of conversations and these kind of contradictory thoughts. Like, I agree more with Cecil, but I understand where Mark's coming from in the Mark and Cecil argument. With the Guardians, I'm fully with Rudy and Monster Girl and the rest of them, because fuck Immortal, Kate, and do you know what? Don't fuck Samson. But Immortal and Kate can fuck off. They were gone for ages. I don't know why they just sauntered back in thinking they could tell people what to do. Immortal's always been an asshole. Kate's always been selfish. I've never liked them as team members, to be honest. And the fact that Kate decided to fuck off for months and let everyone think that she was dead and then came back like nothing had happened still bothers me. Still bothers me. So, as I said, it's a situation where it might be the right message, but it's the wrong messages. I'm not trying to hear it from them. But no, this was a really good episode. I'm thinking a lot about where this could go in the future. I'm a little bit worried about Oliver because he had a look in his eyes and he's a child and he may not take the no killing rule to heart straight away. Mistakes may be made in the future, and we know that he's prone to disobey rules anyway. So I'm a bit worried about that. I don't think Mark should have told him that he said to Cecil that he was going to kill him, because his instant reaction was, why didn't you kill him then? What's the reason of threatening him? So yeah, I'm a bit worried about that. I'm glad Mark and Eve have finally had the conversation that they needed to have, and I decided to actually move forward with this, because I was a bit iffy on their relationship. I had no issue with them getting together. It's just I didn't understand if Mark was genuinely feeling for her or he had outside influences his perception of things. Which I understand now that that's not the case, but only time will tell. Anyways, guys, that was my reaction to Invincible Season 3, Episode 2. Smash the like button if you enjoyed this reaction. Let me know what you thought of the episode down in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.